I strongly believe that Alex Oti will fix Abia State because his 1 year in office is already saying a lot. Do you know where Abia State used to be? For 24 years, Abia State was flat, was stagnant from 1999 to 2023 before the new government. Abia State was nothing to write home about. It was the most mocked state in Nigeria. And you look at Abia State, you'll be wondering, is it that they are not receiving monthly allocation? Is it that there's no internal generated revenue? What is going on? Just a group of people decided to seize Abia State that call themselves stakeholders from 1999. Ojuzo Kalu became the governor of Abia State, and Ojuzo Kalu did nothing. I came from Abia State. I remember when I was like 9 years old, we were marching, children in primary school alongside the women to receive Governor Ojuzo Kalu. He was coming to my village. And as a child, we were looking at him address us. And we were like, oh, the governor is coming to our village. He's going to do our road. Our road will be tarred. And when he was talking, he clearly said to us that it was our way to granite. That means to construct road is not eating granite. And he did nothing. That road was like that for 8 years. He did nothing for my community. Not just my community, other roads in Abia State. Because, to construct road is not eating granite. We shouldn't expect that from a governor. Can you imagine? And in 2007, he installed TAOJ with PPA. Still under that PDP, Abia State, Kakum, they just, formed something that I cannot even explain. And somehow TAOJ became the governor of Abia State, which he couldn't control him with his son Chinedu Ikuku, aka Ikuku. This guy and his father seized Abia State for almost 16 years. These people did nothing. They crippled Abia State. The fear of Ikuku in Abia became like the fear of God. These people ruined Abia State, kept it stagnant for another 16 years, making it 24 years. In 2015, him and his father installed what do they call him, Ibazo, as the governor of Abia State. Someone that they can control, someone they can manipulate. Let me tell you a story of how Ibazo became the governor of Abia State. It was a decision made in a bar gathering. Chinedu, aka Ikuku, was having a drink with his friends. And Ibazo then was working with Aspa. He came to his boss to deliver a message, and Chinedu saw him. And right there pointed at him, this will be the next governor of Abia State. Imagine. The decision of a leader of a state is made in a state of drunkenness. And they looked at him. If what he is saying is actually not out of drunkenness, if he said it tomorrow when his eyes is clear, that means this man will be the governor of Abia State. That is the kind of influence him and his father had in Abia State. And like play, they put him there. In 2015, he became the governor of Abia State. He couldn't do anything because they were holding him hostage. Is someone they just put into the state that cannot do anything. Because Ikuku was even a terror to him. He can do absolutely nothing on his own in Abia State. And these people keep crippling Abia State allocation. Internal revenue, it cannot even be calculated. How much were they generating? Look at now, Alex Oti. His government is generating over 2.5 billion every month from Abia State IGR, because they were able to track this IGR, where it's going, having it, come to the state account. Before this government, IGR in Abia State is something they use in settling stakeholders. You cannot even trace the money. It's going to, individual funds. It's going to individual pockets. They just gather. When allocation comes in, you have the stakeholders. They call themselves the Abia State stakeholders. They came and they divide this allocation accordingly. It goes to who it goes to, and the government will be left for nothing. They can't even pay salaries. There's no money. They are just sharing the money. And the state was dormant for over 24 years. Can you imagine shared wickedness? And now somehow, God swept them out. And Alex Oti became the governor of Abia State. Imagine if Alex was governor from that 2015, because that was when he won the election in 2015. Alex Oti, I voted for him. I was part of the grassroots, politics in Abia State. Alex Oti clearly won that election. And TAOG, his son Chinedu Oji, and their disciples, they went to court and took that result from him. That was when Alex Oti was supposed to be the governor of Abia State. Imagine where we would have been by now, Abia State. Imagine the growth. But these people pushed him out and still continued just to suffocate Abia State. No road, no salary, no health care, no education, nothing. Abia State was a mockery state because of these people. Honestly, Alex Oti should go after all of them. He should go after all of them, from Ojuzo Kalu to D.A. Oji, to Chinedu Oji, aka Ikuku, to Okezi Bazu. They should account for how they spent all Abia State allocations without doing anything, or the IGR without doing anything. These people should account for it. They should bring back Abia State money. They kept the state stagnant for 24 years. And just look at Alex Oti, 1 year in the office. You are seeing so much reforms from road. You see what is happening in Aba. Even the way he's shaping Aba, renovating the shops, the markets, because he knows that Aba is the center of Abia State IGR. He's trying to make that place conducive for the people that are marketing there. He knows what the state can gain from Aba. He knows that Aba is even Nigerian China. Anything can be produced in Aba. But all these people did not even give people the chance, to grow. Did not give the state the chance to grow. You go to Aba when it's raining, people will be floating everywhere. There's no proper drainage, no road. And they came in with this slogan in 2015, I can remember very well. Aba will fix Aba. That's the nonsense they were talking about when Ibaz wanted to enter office, when they wanted to install him. And Aba did nothing for Aba. Absolutely nothing. Nothing for the entire Abia State. They just drained Abia State, shared Abia State allocation money, internal revenue money. It cannot even be traced. And now look at Alex Oti. He's paying salaries every 28th of the month. Something that Abia State workers has been crying about. You work for months and not be paid. God bless Abia State Governor. Honestly, God bless Alex Oti. He's wiping away tears from the eyes of the workers in Abia State, from the people of Abia State. Imagine being stagnant for 24 years, working and not getting paid. And the government was just busy sharing the money. At a point, you'll be questioning, when you look at Abia State, what is wrong? Does it mean that the federal government is not giving us any money? And the stakeholders were just like squandering the money. They have no business they are doing. They have no jobs they are doing. They are just feeding on Abia State allocation. They should really account for all the evils they did in Abia State. Ojuso Kalu, he should really account for it. Forget all this propaganda he's doing now as the senator of Abia North. What he did as a governor, he still have to pay for it. TAOJ and his son, Chinedu Ikuku, they have to pay for everything they did to Abia State. That man and his son had Abia State hostage for 16 years. He was the governor. His son was controlling. In 2015, they made him majority leader in the House of Assembly. In 2019, he became the speaker. He was elected the speaker unopposed in 2019 to 2023. To see the kind of influence they had in Abia State. The fear of Ikuku is something that when you hear in Abia State, you begin to tremble. These people held Abia State hostage. Honestly, I really thank God for Alex Oti. And I just pray that he delivers this kind of governance that Abia State is truly yearning for. Look at him targeting an IGR of 4.5 billion every month. And they are already at 2.5 billion. That's what Ibazu was struggling to get IGR of 1 billion. He said he's targeting 2.5. He can even barely get 1 billion IGR. Because the other billions, imagine about 1.5 billion IGR is being diverted into private pockets that you call stakeholders. Illegal collection of IGR. You talk about ghost workers. This is something they use to settle, people that are loyal into the party. When they put you as a local government chairman, you just call some people that are loyal to you and make them ghost workers. And now he's screening them out. That's what they use for political settlement. You have this long list of SSAs and SAs they are just using to patronize people for eating their money. You put this long queue of SAs, you're paying 35,000, 40,000 every month. Some are getting 70,000 just to keep them silent while they are sharing the major money. Just this long queue of youths, women, SAs, SSAs that are not doing anything but are just silent. They are just giving them peanuts. Why Abia State was stagnant for over 24 years. These people, all of them should really pay for everything they did to Abia State. Honestly, Alex Oti should go after all of them. They should pay. They should vomit that money. They should vomit those IGR and Abia State allocation that they have eaten. I cannot even imagine the kind of hunger, the kind of suffering that some stakeholders in Abia State will be going through right now. Because he has cut them off from leeching Abia State. That's what they were doing. They had no business they are doing of their own. They have no job. They were just leeching on Abia State. So I can imagine the frustration. And they shouldn't even think about a comeback, because there is nothing like a political comeback for PDP in Abia State. PDP is dead and gone. They have done enough damage to Abia State. Honestly, I really wish Alex has been in office till that 2015 when he was supposed to be there. Abia State will not be where it is right now. I have been a victim of Abia State insecurity. I was kidnapped on the 29th of October 2020, coming back from Omahia to Isukwato because of bad road. And a lot of people were killed during that season. Can you imagine the trauma I went through to sleep in the bush for 3 days? No shelter, no food, no water. Just because we have some leaders that cannot even deliver governance to the people. These people, they should really pay for every pain they made every Abia State citizen to go through. And I just pray Alex Oti just fixes Abia, because a lot of damage have been done to that state.